Welcome back. A Broadway show currently running at the Smith Center is a coming-of-age story like it's never been told before. And joining us now is the star of the show who plays the title role in Kimberly Akimbo. Carolee Carmello joins us now. Thanks so much for being here.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Okay, so tell us about Kimberly Akimbo. What a fun name to say, by the way, Kimberly Akimbo. Tell us about the show.
Well, it's a Broadway musical that won lots of Tony Awards last season. And I play, believe it or not, a 16-year-old girl, which you can tell from the shots of the show. I'm in a wig and costume that makes me appear like a teenager. But this particular teenage girl has a genetic condition that makes her appear older. So that's why they cast a woman in her 60s to play the part. But she's dealing with a very dysfunctional, hysterically funny family and trying to make friends in a new city and, you know, all the challenges of being a high school student. So she's got a lot on her plate.
Yeah, and you're being humble, by the way. This is a 5-time Tony Award winning show. Right. It's just so crazy. What initially drew you to this role?
Oh, the writing is so good. The story is really, you would think, kind of tragic about this girl who's aging faster than she should, but it's so funny, it's so witty, the music is so beautiful, and I just love the writing, and I just feel like to tell a story like this around the country is really a privilege.
My first thought when I read the synopsis of this was Benjamin Button, The Curious Case of Benjamin Button. But obviously very different. A woman is the title role. And did this make you reflect, either seeing the show for the first time or once you got into the character, make you reflect back on your own teenage years, or wish you could go back and tell yourself something that maybe your character learns throughout the journey?
Oh, interesting. It definitely made me try to tap into my teenage self a little bit, which is a long time ago, so that was hard. But I do have kids that are closer in age. My kids are in their 20s, so I was trying to sort of remember their teenage years as well. But yeah, I learned a lot from this character. She really, despite all the challenges that I mentioned, she has such a great outlook on life. She's so hopeful, she's so positive, and I definitely walk away from that at the end of the night. Hope the audience does too.
Oh, I love that. Okay, we hear you don't usually travel outside of New York for Broadway shows, but you made an exception for this one. So what was it really about Kimberly Akimbo that you said, you know what, I will pack my suitcase and hit the road?
I think the role is just so kind of interesting. I mean, how often does a woman in her 60s get to play a teenager? You know, it's really challenging, but really fun. I get to work with this great company of young people who keep me sort of on my toes. And I think it's a story that just is so needed right now. You know, there's a lot of people with a lot of challenges in their lives right now, and everyone needs kind of a positive, uplifting story to go see. So.
That's so true. Everyone faces challenges, whether they look like Kimberly Akimbo's or not. There are 7 shows left, and you can find the info right there on your screen and get tickets at thesmithcenter.com. Thank you so much for joining us, Carolee.
Thank you.